Basketball is rich with legendary performers. Those who have dominated the paint, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, dazzled us with their passing, Magic Johnson, displayed uncanny marksmanship, Larry Bird, and risen above the crowd, Michael Jordan. Other than talent, the common thread about all of these legends is simple. They're known by a single name. Now, as we look to the future, a young man called LeBron attempts towards the same distinction. This is how LeBron was introduced in his first televised high school game. LeBron has always had to prove to himself, even from a young age, that he was one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game. And still, he's always succeeded at every single occasion. For some reason, he's always being compared to the likes of Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson, but sometimes not seen as better than some of those players. LeBron is not only the greatest basketball player of all time, but he's also one of the most influential athletes and the greatest sports figure of all time. To help prove this, I will go through LeBron's success as a player, as a human, and as a role model. LeBron isn't just good at collecting certain stats, but he is a fantastic all-around player. He is now ranked second all-time in scoring and will likely end up first if he plays as long as is predicted. In addition, he ranks 8th in all-time assists and leads all forwards in that statistic. In the history of the NBA, there's never been a more versatile player than LeBron James. Players can play usually 2 or 3 positions at most, but LeBron James is one of the very, very, very few basketball players that could play every single one of them. He currently holds 4 NBA championships, 4 Finals MVP, 4 NBA MVPs, 17 All-Star selections, 17 All-Star All-NBA selections, and the 2003 to 2004 Rookie of the Year. And he also holds 3 All-Star MVPs as well. The height of his playing career will probably come from the 2016 Finals, where he overcame a 3-1 deficit to win the first ever NBA championship for Cleveland, which was an unprecedented feat since nobody has ever overcame a 3-1 deficit in the national championship stage. Even though one could go all about his accomplishments, his work as a role model and human could argue to be even better than his playing career. LeBron is probably the best sports role model of all time. He is a very strong supporter of the Children Defense Fund and the Boys and Girls Club of America, and he has his own charity organization called the LeBron James Family Foundation. He has also given his take on very high-profile cases such as Trayvon Martin and Eric Gardner, and LeBron has made his views heard across the entire world. Whether or not people agree with him or the position he takes, he does take a stand and uses his platform to raise awareness about the people and problems that are most important to him. A common justification given by athletes is that they don't want to jeopardize their contracts and endorsements by taking a stand that will alienate fans. But LeBron doesn't seem concerned by such fans' backlashes. He is also one of the only celebrities or athletes who has never gotten into public legal issues. He has never been in jail, cheated on his high school sweetheart and wife of 9 years, and he takes good care and watches over all 3 of his children. The image of LeBron James is a very clean one, and it seems as if it will be very clean for a very, very long time. And all of these reasons show how great of a role model LeBron is, but it doesn't show how he never forgets to contribute to his community. LeBron's greatest contribution or magnum opus would probably be his I Promise School, which he founded in his hometown of Akron, Ohio. The I Promise School was officially established in July 2018 by the LeBron James Family Foundation and Akron Public Schools with the goal of wrapping around Akron's most at-risk students and families. More than 1,300 Akron public school children have been guaranteed college scholarships and get year-round resources access to opportunities, and supported skill development, as well as other things through the I Promise program. The I Promise School also offers free uniforms, free tuition, free bicycle and helmets, free transportation within 2 miles, free breakfast, free lunch, and snacks. It also provides a food pantry for families, GEDs, and job place services for parents, and guaranteed tuition to the University of Akron for every student that graduates and completes the given criteria. LeBron credited the school to improve the lives of many people, and this school alone makes him a far better person than many athletes for his selflessness. LeBron, as I've said it before, LeBron is probably the greatest player to ever grace an NBA court and is one of the most influential athletes of all time. He has arguably the best achievement sheet ever, and his influence on the game of basketball is permanent. He has a squeaky clean record and has proven himself to be a great role model. And in 2018, he opened his I Promise school that he founded in his hometown of Akron, Ohio, which is a great example of how much LeBron gives to his community. LeBron's achievements on the courts, ability to present himself as a great role model, and relentless drive to help his community cannot go unnoticed. These feats have cemented LeBron James as the greatest sports figure of all time.